Welcome to Greater Good Radio Hawaii, where we develop tomorrow's leaders by bringing you up close and personal with today's top business people. Greater Good Radio Hawaii is dedicated to social entrepreneurship. I'm your special guest host today, Darren Kimura, and today we turn the tables on Greater Goods Radio's co-host. Our show today features Evan and Kari Leong, the founders and owners of EK Ventures LLC, parent company of Bubble Tea Supply, and the creators of this show, Greater Good Radio. This is a special edition of Greater Good Radio focused on helping us get to know the host of Greater Good Radio better and to serve as a gauge on their progress in their business careers and as social entrepreneurs. Welcome to Greater Good Radio Hawaii, Evan and Kari. To follow your business careers, one needs a roadmap. Can you please start from the beginning and walk us through the different work experiences and into the different business ventures you have today?
Thanks, Darren. Why don't you go with that one, Kari?
Well, when Evan and I first met, we met in a multi-level marketing company. And the multi-level marketing company was really beneficial in our education and our training because the CEO of that company believed in training, and not just training from other people that thought they knew what they were doing, but he actually was a successful MLM salesperson. So he taught all of his sales force how to sell like he did. Everything that he learned along the way and how to be successful. So we learned from him. We also learned how to market things, how to market products. After that, we
also learned what not to do.
That's true.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you, multi-level marketing, what exactly does that mean?
That's the kind of business where, you recruit people and then they sell things and you sell products as well. Mm-hmm. I guess more familiar known ones would be like Amway or New Skin. And these are the ones that people call, it's a pyramid deal. But we were really young and, gives us an opportunity to do something.
So actually that type of business actually kind of promotes a little bit more, not so much just book skills, but really interpersonal skills, understanding psychology of individuals, because you have to recruit them to your business, explain the different marketing products and whatnot to them, and then have them take it to the market and bring in additional, I guess, recruits kind of as a structure, right?
The MLM business is probably the hardest thing you'll ever do in your life. It is absolutely tough. You go through more rejection in one day than you would probably go through in 1 year. I mean, it's really painful. If you've ever been in business and you ride that roller coaster, try and ride it 5 times in the same day. That's the experience. But you grow really, really fast if you can make it.
Yeah, that sounds really challenging. I mean, nonetheless, it sounds extremely challenging. But I'm sure you have to learn on the fly and whatnot. That's probably what contributed to making you better, entrepreneurs as you progress in your careers. So from the multi-level, what did you do next?
Well, actually, we met a lot of good people in that company, and Evan got a call from an acquaintance at that time who started his own mortgage company, and he was interested in having Evan do some sales and marketing and building of their company because they were less than a year old. And at that time, I was on summer break, and because I teach during the regular year, I was on summer break. I said, hey, I want to go and see this person also. So why don't we go down together and just see what they have to offer? So we went down and we liked what we saw. We saw that there was a lot of growth and a lot of potential at the company.
No, when you said go down, what exactly does that mean?
Oh, I'm sorry. Go down. We went down to their office.
I see. This was in California when
I'm sorry. No, this is actually here in Hawaii.
Ah.
So I say down because it's down the street from our house.
Okay.
So we went to their office and, we saw the growth and potential that the company had. They saw us more as recruiters because, recruiting also you need sales ability, and being that we were able to build such a big, large sales force with our multi-level marketing company, that's where they thought that the strength would be.
So let me ask you one follow-up question with regards to multi-level. How successful were you doing that type of business? I mean, maybe in terms of, relative, I don't know what it's called, people underneath you?
Our group at the largest point, whether it's active and inactive, we're about 1,400 people.
Wow.
At one point. Our position was what they called executive director, which was the second highest position in the company. I believe there was only a handful here in Hawaii, and maybe 100 or so nationwide. There were how many people were there in the company? There were 1 million at least. There was quite a bit of people in the company, and in that company was the first time that we had a paycheck that was over 10 grand
per month.
Yeah, for the month.
Amazing. Okay.
But there was also a lot of months way less than that, so it evens out.
And there were still a lot of people that were making way more than that.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay.
They call the person above you your sponsor. My sponsor at the time was 23 years old, and his checks were about 30 grand a month.
Wow.
So that's initially what caught our eye. It was like, man, this guy didn't graduate school. He's making a huge bank. And I think, especially as you're younger, that's what you see, right? It's like everything is about income and what can you make.
So how old were you guys at this time?
20.
Okay. Great.
Evan started when he was 20. I started at 22.
Yeah.
Yes.